Hey guys, what's going on? I've got another SSX video for you guys here today, but you know what I really enjoy? The Impossible game. The Impossible game was a game that I downloaded for my iPod 2 days ago. And basically what it is, if you haven't seen it, actually I won't leave a link. If you want to, you can search in Rage Quit The Impossible Game and look for a video by Rooster Teeth. It's a guy called Michael who just gets really frustrated at games, hence the name Rage Quit. And it's one of the games that he's played, but that video was a while ago, but it's still really funny. If you haven't seen it, you probably go check it out. It's pretty sick. But yeah, the Impossible game is where you're a little orange square, and basically all you do is like touch the screen and then you jump, and you've got to jump over spikes, and you've got to jump on top of blocks to get over other spikes. You get the picture. It's kind of basic, but like the further and further along you go, the harder and harder it gets. And like the really cool thing about it is the backing track for it. Like the more intense the more difficult it is, the more intense the song gets. And it's really sick. Except there's like something that makes it really annoying, which is like when you die, you go straight back to the beginning of the level and you can do the whole thing again. Except there is a mode called practice mode where you can put down flags and the little checkpoints. The little checkpoints, they're helpful, but the only thing about that is it gets rid of the awesomeness of the music. So the music comes really dull. Instead of being like all upbeat and awesome, it's really, really dull and just boring, and you don't want to play it. So yeah, it's a pretty fun game, and if it only costs $1 on the Apple App Store, and yeah, it's pretty good. So you guys should go check it out if you want to buy a good game. It's pretty cheap and it's really fun. Anyway, this SSX video, it's I survived it, so as you can tell, it's probably a bit different to the race it and to the trigger that I've shown you guys before. And basically the aim of it is to start at the top of the mountain, go all the way down without dying, and you got like your little armor bar on the bottom right corner, as you can see. I've lost a bit of it, but it doesn't really matter. You can see like when you hit things like that, it makes it go down a little bit more. And basically you get down at the mountain, and once you get down at the bottom of the mountain, you get flown back up to the top, and you got to do the whole thing again, but like there's like fog, and like your screen is all foggy and it's all like snowed up and you can hardly see as much. You'll see what I mean later on the video. I'll mention it when it's happened. You can tell straight after I've done it. So I'm thinking I'm close to finishing it. Yeah, I'm really close to finishing it for the first lap, and then you'll see what I mean. But on to the today's topic of my video. Basically, the thing I want to talk about today is like people with disabilities, and I don't mean like their leg or something, the leg's been chopped off, or like there's been some problem with their arm or something. I mean like mental disabilities, like Down syndrome and things like that. Now I personally know a friend whose brother has Down syndrome, and I'm really sorry to hear about that and all that other stuff. Like it really sucks, but I think they're going alright with that, but because I think he's around 18, 19, I'm not 100% sure. But he seems to be pretty good and everything else like that. Recently, there's been some people in our year that's not really like... There's been like a lot of... what's the word? There's a lot of controversy over this. Like, our friends, like some of our friends like make jokes. Like, I'm sure anyone that watches this video will be like, oh, I know what you mean. Like, have you ever made a racist joke? A joke about Asians or Jews or Mexicans or something like that? It's kind of like you're not really trying to be mean at all, but it's funny. Like for example, let's see, what's a racist joke? Life is like a jar of jelly beans. Everybody hates the black ones. See, that's really like that's funny, but like I'm not like directly sending it to someone like as trying to be mean or anything. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, so there was this picture that one of our friends sent on Facebook, which I honestly found was kind of funny. Like most people found it funny as well. But the friend that I have, which I mentioned before, said it was a bit mean because his brother has Down syndrome and blah blah blah. Like, you know, like I can understand where he's coming from, but the joke wasn't really intended directly towards him or his brother, if that makes sense. Like, I can see where he's coming from, but you know, like, it's not really like he's directed it directly towards them, intending to be mean. Like, it's just a joke that, like, everyone was supposed to laugh at for a little bit and then forget about it. Anyway, yeah, so that had escalated quite a bit. Like, it's still funny, but, like, to a stage it gets a bit out of hand, but you know that happens sometimes, and hopefully it all like settles down and stuff, because I don't want my friends to feel bad and stuff because of it. So hopefully all that stuff kind of cools down and stuff. But yeah, if you want to have your little opinion on that, you can leave it in the comments below, whether you think it's outrageous or really mean that we're making jokes about that. But then again, most of our friends, we make Asian jokes and black jokes and all like racist jokes and stuff like that. We don't believe in any of that stuff. Like none of us are racists or like dog people out because they're different. We just make jokes because they're jokes. Like equally, like there are some random jokes, and I'm not gonna say any of those because I don't know. But yeah, leave your opinion on that in the comments below if you want. And I think this video is coming to a close. So yeah, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe if you like the video. Like it down below. If you want to see more, subscribe at the top. But watch my previous stuff. And I hope you guys all have a great day and a great week. I'll see you all next time in the next video. Bye.